We've had a driving rainstorm make its way through the plains, and it definitely is going to be a factor here this afternoon at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
1-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and
9. Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I'll do it for you.
19 Lions. Let's go now. 19 tight.
Now Milton. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Panthers 50. Panthers 50. 19. 18. Cougar 19. Ready.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's second and 2.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Bison. 60 Bronco switch.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now first and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Go.
Richardson looking to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They're such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
60 Bison, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Off play action, Richardson. Now he's going to... Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. It's picked up by the Broncos. So a rocky start on both sides offensively. Turnovers exchanged.
I saw what you did there.
What'd I do? Rocky. Two Rockies.
I saw that. I got it. And right now, they're carrying it around like they are wearing boxing gloves. If they're going to have that kind of a reference, they've got to get it together and start playing a little bit better ball.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Come on. Cougar
First
19.
and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Once again, it's Jeanty. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
60, Chap 60. Mustang 19. Bronco 80.
To throw is Milton. And he's got a man. Downfield is Horton. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Torrey Horton, 72 yards. And the Broncos take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And able to get this out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Damone Clark. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. On first down, it's Jeanty. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. Throwing is Milton. This one brought in by Jefferson. The result, only 4 yards there in the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Chuck 19. Cowboy 80. Go.
Here's Milton now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. From 19 yards away. And the Broncos are able to extend their lead. Extra point just does sneak over the bar. And the lead now stands at 13. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Phillips now from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. There he goes left side. And all the way in, touchdown Sales. A big play there. 42 yards. And the Seahawks are back within a score.
And to me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. We're probably with this.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Chapter 11. Ready.
Milton. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
60 Eagles, 79 Broncos, 60 Eagles, 60 18 Rodley, 18.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Ready, set. Here we go. 76, go.
Fighting through it, he's got space. And he's taken down inside the 30. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. 70 Rangers. Cowboy 80.
Richardson looking to throw this. Looking for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 19.
Richardson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Ready.
And they'll run it here. And that was not going to work at all. Boy, the defense all over it, and they blow that up behind the line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Elijah Higgins from 21 yards away. And the Seahawks take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that will tie things up at 13. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Here's Milton. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw, it's Milton. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At the 45-yard line.
60 by go.
And they'll go on the ground. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Liking 18.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. He's across midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
19, charge, come 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Right side, he finds his receiver, Horton. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. Joe Milton with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but and there It's way down deep in Denver territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
And the Seahawks
19
first down.
Lions. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Richardson working from the gun. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Brings up second and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, check that, check that. Let's go.
Now a handoff as they run left side. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll try to... And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18 tight.
Richardson on fourth down. And he is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Richardson will throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And he worked his way across the 30 to the 32.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 6.
Hey, smash Broncos. Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Let's go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Milton. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
At the 42-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. Milton. He finds his man. Complete. It's Horton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go. Set. Come back.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll get this out to Genty. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up second and 8 on the Seahawks.
Up the middle, it's Genty. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. From the gun on 3rd down, Milton. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have cut the lead back down to 2. They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. Phillips now from the end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Richardson to throw off play action. He's going to take another shot here. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Right, and I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And he comes back with one complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And the Broncos first down.
Panther 11,
At the
Cup
43-yard
19,
line.
Cup 19, Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Buffalo 18, go!
Now Milton. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 56 yards. And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
Go check, go check, go!
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Richardson looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Like 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Rodney, 18.
Now Richardson. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 2 yards to go, second down.
Let's go. Mustang 19, Cougar 19.
And Richardson yet again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
60, 70 Lions.
Slot man moves right.
Go.
A final shot before the half. Richardson got his man complete over the middle. That's Phillips. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout, and they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a 5-point game. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it. This is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Now that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Offensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
60 Eagles. Cut 19, cut 18, Pioneer, Dragon 60, Panther 11, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing is Milton. Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos add 6 to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Off play action. Richardson looking deep downfield. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Working to put a drive together.
Broncos take over first and 10.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
7 Pirates. 18 Rabbits, 70 Rangers, 70 Ready.
Here's Milton now to throw. That's down the field for Jefferson. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Denver. 49 yards. The catches for him just keep piling up in his career. He's now at 1,024. And that ties Isaac Bruce, the number that he had back in the day.
Yeah, part of the greatest show on turf. And remember, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt combined for nearly 2,000 catches in their careers. He might get to 2,000 himself with the numbers he's posting up there. Keeps himself in great shape. He might go for it.
A run straight ahead with Genty. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Milton complete to Harris. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Seibert able to knock this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
19 sight. Here we go. 19, 18. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Top low 18.
Richardson looking to throw this. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Well, this is where the mile-high air really starts to affect an opposing offense. Guys moving a bit. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
7-yard line.
Panther 11. 70 Rangers.
Here's Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Genty. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Ready, go. Ready, ready.
They'll go. Here's Genty. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Thrown out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Looking long for Thomas. And this one is incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboys, go.
To throw is Milton. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
7 Pirates.
At the 31-yard line.
19, tight. 19, 18, 5 in.
To throw, it's Milton. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Milton. He's into space past the 25. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Seibert's kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And beyond the the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trailed big in this fourth quarter. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Now a 2nd and 10. Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. He finds his man complete. That's Spencer. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Quick throw completed by Richardson. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
They go play action with Richardson. And the Broncos get there and take him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Play action. Now Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the 1st. Looking to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try to throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Here we go. Ready.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. And Ashton Jeanty, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Dances by him. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's got some space here. He's on his way. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. 78 yards. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Richardson will throw for it. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Right back to Jeanty on first down. Taken down at the 30. Good game there on first down. And keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Cougar 19. Warrior 70. Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got a man. Downfield is Horton. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
First down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Ready.
And they take a knee. City, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Broncos, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gold.